Hey, welcome to SimCity4. I'm in the Ares Valley on Mars, and I'm building my region. This is going to be a transportation network episode. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to extend my highway to the south side of the map, and I'm going to name this city Time, the City of Time, and that's because I don't have much time. I'm just going to do this quick highway deal. So the first thing I need to do is take my loan. I'm going to take $20,000, and I'm going to see if that's enough money to get my highway across the map. I'm just going to put a hill, or let's see, is that, I think a tunnel is the same price. So I'm going to put a tunnel through this road, through this hill like this. I think that'll be awesome. And I'll just connect my highways up. And I'll send it back out to the south side of the map. It's all connected. Now I got to take my railroads and send these guys through. I'll probably just put it 4 tiles away from the highway to be safe. And then once I get up here, I am going to come down and squeeze it right next to the highway, like this. I guess that's as close as I can get, so I'm going to do that. That looks cool. I'm going to fill it in with trees. Now this is the coolest part, I think. Got a lot of flowers on this map. Blue and orange and purple. Okay. This city is finished. City of Time. That turned out really nice. I'll probably build my city off into that valley. So now I'm going to take my next town here. I'm going to call this Plato. City of Plato. In this highway here, I'm just going to connect to the east of the map, east border. Right, so I need my $20,000 loan. Now, I don't think I want to put a tunnel in here, but I don't want to push the ground down either. I don't want to really terraform it. So I'm just going to bring my highway out a little and then turn it. Shit. I'll turn it like this. I'll come up the hill. And I'll go right to the other map like that. And I'll do the same thing with my train. Come right over the hill and over to the other map. That's going to look cool when I put the trees down. Oh yeah. So I'll zoom out and get as many as I can all at once. Well, this is a nice thick forest. Alright, that's good enough. I'll zoom in and check out what it looks like here. I'm going to save the map. Exit to the region. So my next city is going to go right here on the side of this bay. Turn on my transportation network. I'm just going to come from the bay here. I'm going to bring my highway down and come right to the edge of the map. So now, new city name. It's going to be called Bayside. Bayside City. And the names are just random, whatever I think about. Now this one's going to be kind of weird. Take my loan. Probably come over like just like that, not too far, and then I'll connect them up. Now I'll head south. It's a nice flat, basically a nice flat trip south, so that works. Now my railroad can stay on the inside, and I only want to do as little as I can. I guess that's as far as it'll let me. And they connect. Now I'm right next to the highway. I'm one tile away. I don't want to do that because then I can't put an exit ramp. So I'm going to put my railroads all the way to the edge. That's where I should put all my railroads, you know. But that wouldn't look very cool. But it is practical. So now I'm going to put down my trees. Oops, let's see. Yeah, I just hold Control, Shift, and Alt, and then I hit God mode, and then I click this button here, and it puts the trees down. If you don't hit Control, Alt, and Shift, you can't get to this button. You have to put trees down with the other menu. But that's slower. Alright, I think that's enough trees. Yep, that's enough. Lots of clear patches. That's probably where I'll end up putting my town anyway. Alright, on to the next one. I think there's only 2 maps left. This way I have room to build next time I want to play. I just have these I can open right up and come into. So my next one is going to be this town. It's going to have this peninsula here. And I don't see my highway. So I'm going to have to go look for it. Let's see here. I'm going to come back to Bayside. I could probably put my highway more towards the south. I'm going to go in there and check it out. We go back to the other map. Yeah, I'm going to put my highway right here in this valley kind of deal. And this city here, what should it be called? Let's see, it's going to be called Midland. So I'm going to take my loan for $20,000, accept that, grab my highway, and let's see here. I can make a bridge there, so that's one place where I want it. And that's the only bridge that I need, and that's going to cost me $20,000. So this city is going to have to start with a $40,000 loan. And there, it looks like there's a little lake right there. A puddle. And this looks about the only option I have. So I'm going to put the stone arc, hit accept, bring my highway over like this just a little. Because on the other side, this goes up pretty high. And I'm going to put my highway through the lowest point in the valley. And on this side, I'm just going to come straight across and connect into the map. Right to the south side. Grab my trees, put my trees down. Now this looks like a cool vacation spot. And I forgot my railroad. Oh, I never brought it with me. So I'm going to save, and then I'm going to exit. That's just a mod that I have to where you have to save, and you can't save when you exit, because sometimes that makes the game crash. And here's my new highway. So I'm going to pull my old highway back, tear it out of the ground. I'm going to click to turn my trees off. And I'm going to come right up this valley area. Well, you get a new loan. $5,000. I think that should be enough. So I'll bring my highway right up the hill. Connect with the other side here. I think. How much was that going to cost? 1,500. All right, new loan for 5,000. There we go. And my railroad is going to kind of do the same thing. I'll tear it out. I'm going to put it as close to the highway as I can. I'll connect up with the old line. Alright, this might be a challenge. I wonder what it looks like if I go like this. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Now, can I connect up with the other one? No, it's too close to the highway. So I'm going to delete this, come back to my railroad, and still too close. One more tile away, it'll connect. Right? No, let me delete these. Let's see here. There we go, connected. Now I'll just poke this one right into the valley, and that should be good enough. I'm gonna come in here and fill in some of these trees that I got fucked up. Alright, sweet. Now I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna get to the region. And I think I'll make it. I think I'm gonna make it to the southern border. Whoops, what did I do? Okay, my game's still here. The game turned off and I got scared. I hit the internet button on accident. Yeah. Yeah, this button here on the top opens up the internet to simtropolis.com. I usually set it on top of my space elevator, like this. I think it looks cool when it touches the bottom of that button, just like the platform that I build on. But anyway, let's get back down here. This is the last city, and this is going to be the southern border. Southern border. Play on hard. Mayor name is a period. That way, I put the period there, so when you see it on the map, it's just a dot. So it looks like a city on a map. How they have dots underneath the names. So here we go. And I don't see my railroad. I'm going to take a $20,000 loan, first of all. I'm going to push my highway right on through. And the border is going to be... It doesn't really matter where the border goes. I can't put it there, though. I'm going to put it like this, right there. And I'm going to pull that back. And I want to keep it out of the way for my city, so that way I have as much room as possible to build a city here. Let's see, I think that'll be good like this. Now I just got to make sure these highway pieces can connect up together, and I don't think they're going to be able to. No, not without some manipulation. I'm going to go like... Shit, I need another loan. I'm just going to take 5,000. I shouldn't need more than that. And I'm going to bring this one down first to here, and then try to connect them that way. Close. I'm getting close. Nope. Let's see, you just gotta click the right spot. You gotta click the right spot, and there we go. Make it as expensive as you can, and it'll work. Alright, I need to go one more down, like that. I need one more loan. Okay, that music is driving me nuts. Get rid of that music there. Play the next song, please. Now I'll connect that right up. Looks perfect. Now it's ready for development. I put north. Now I gotta go back and get my railroad. I'm gonna go back and get the railroad before I put down any trees. Yeah, this is why I'm gonna keep my transportation parts separate from my main parts, because the highways are the biggest pain, and that's gonna take away from my city building. All right, I'm gonna turn on abandoned buildings so that way it removes the trees, and I want to see if I can squeeze a bridge in here. And what bridge do I want to use? I think that one looks cool. So I'm going to do this green bridge. And I'm going to come up and connect my railway. And I'm just going to go straight through. Right up to the side there. Right to the south side. I'm going to come and fill my trees back in. That seems good. Now I'm going to save and exit. The city of Midland. Now the very last step is I'm going to take my railroad, send her right on through, right next to the highway, and I'll send it up like this, and I'm going to connect it. I can't do that, it's too close. It's hard to move a highway around next to the highway, next to the railroads and vice versa. Alright, so I'm going to pull this back. I got to think about how to do this differently. It's too much of an angle, I think. So I'll put the railroad in first. I'll put it out like that, and then I'll see if I can connect it. Yes, I can. Cool, that works. Now I'm going to fill in my trees. Control Alt Shift and the tree button. That looks good. There'll be a nice spot for hotels and stuff like that. Vacation, a nice vacation area. Come out here and go swimming and surfing. Alright, so I'll save this southern border. And let's see. Check the region out from my space view here. And that looks nice. It looks more finished. Now the next highway, I'm going to come up like this to the north. And then I want to come and connect these islands up and go straight over here to the west side. And then I kind of want to, like, on the east, I don't know if I want to have an offshoot where one highway goes north and the other one goes east right here. Or if I want to connect my highway up with this town and just go like that. I'll probably have a few highways that branch off of this over to like the corners of the map, or have one come out like that. Because the thing, okay, so my highway, I don't want to have the network loop, the looping bug. You know that bug where your citizens go into a tile here, and then they drive over here, and then drive over here, and they just go in a circle with 4 cities. I don't want to do that, so that's why all my cities are not going to connect. It's all going to be a snake. So I'll have branches that comes off. Like sometimes I'll have an avenue branch off, sometimes a highway. And I don't have enough time to put another city. I do have enough time. I'll put one more. I already named this one. Off camera, I already started this one up and named it Rivertown. But then I never did anything with it. I started recording. So I'm going to finish Rivertown. I almost forgot about it. So I'm going to take out a $20,000 loan. I should pause it before I start building too when I open a city. I'm just going to take this straight through all the way to the north. And I don't see my railroads. So let's exit out of here. Save and exit. And I'm going to open up Rivertown, the city with problems. So it has a lot of debt, and I already have a town going on here. And the first thing I want to do is I want to make my businesses historical as soon as I open the town up. Because what happened to New Lansing when all my buildings developed? I lost my historical downtown areas. And I don't want to do that. So when I open up a new city from now on, I'm going to save the commercial districts. And I'm also going to take a $5,000 loan. And I'm probably going to need to take more because this railroad has to go over the river. And it's going to cost money to build that bridge. But anyway, I'll just connect my highway up. Or not my highway, my railroad's right here. It's not going to let me. Alright, let's see how much this bridge costs. Ain't bad. $2,200. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna do another green bridge. This green, what's it called? Overdeck truss. Do an overdeck truss. Alright, I'll hook her up. And I'll click save. Exit to the region. Oh, there we go. I'll come back over here to Rivertown. It's named Rivertown, but it's not even on a river. Well, I guess the river does show up right here a little bit. And I'll send my highway straight north, my railroad straight north. Now it's time to put the trees. This would be cool. This is going to look cool, I think. Big flat area. Let's put a giant forest in here. Alright, that's good. We got some areas with some bushes. We got some thick, dense forests in between the highway and railroad. And up here is kind of clear. Just some bushes and flowers. Cool. Looks good. Come over here down by the beach. It looks like somewhere that I'd want to visit. I'm going to save. I'm going to exit to the region. Alright, so there's some more land that I can build on. I got a few more things. No house is built. Its population still 288. And if I come back here, it still says it's been 43 years. And I should save. I'm going to save this. Right, it says 43. I'll exit. Now if I come back to Rivertown, just like this, see it says it's year 43. So now this one's up to date with the map and the time. And I'll come back down and I'll open up each of these ones. So time is 43 years old. And this is because I have the date sync. So it syncs the date into a save file, and then every time you open a new city, it syncs the date up with the last city that you had. Now I'm going to come into Play-Doh and get this one saved up. I probably shouldn't worry. I just probably don't need to worry about it until I actually come here to play the city. So I'll worry about that next time. But I got it all figured out. This is going to look really cool in the end. A couple hundred years from now. Alright, that's it. Thanks for watching. See you later.